Hi, welcome to Rockulele. That was Until I Found You by Stephen Sanchez, and I'm going to show you how to play that on a ukulele. It's in the key of B flat, and the time signature is 6/8, so it goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Chords are fairly simple. I will be putting those up on the screen as we go along. I've also done a tab for the intro, which I'll also present on the screen for you. So the song is broken into three parts. We've got the intro, which I just played. We've then got the verses, the three verses all together, and two choruses. So it's a fairly simple structure. Let's have a look at the introduction. So the introduction is really made up of the intro chords, of which there are 5. So B flat, D minor, E flat, E flat minor, and that's C diminished to give a bit of tension just at the end there. And really the riff is made up of finger picking those chords and using passing notes to go from one chord to another. Now I've made an arrangement that I think works on a ukulele. It's slightly different than the guitar version, but the guitar's got the advantage of having 6 strings. Stephen Sanchez got a capo up high on his guitar, a very bright sound, so he's got a lot more choice and a lot more scope to play with. So I've created a version that I think works for the ukulele without having to put your fingers all right up and down the fretboard, so keep it reasonably easy. So let's have a look at that. So the opening chord is the B flat, and to try and emulate the sound a little bit more, try and strum that first chord as close to the bridge as you can, because then we can get a nice treble sound like that. And then we pass it into the D minor. But to get to the D minor, we then use what I call the passing notes, which I've put on the tab for you. So he goes, and then down to the D minor. So it's B flat. And then we have some further passing notes to go from the D minor to get up to the E flat. And then the E flat, we just actually go across 6 notes to the bar. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then we go into the E flat minor, we start strumming, and then bring in the C diminished just as we're going into a crescendo at the end of that particular intro, and then relax back down again as we go into the verse. So reasonably straightforward. If you're struggling with the passing notes, then you could just play the chords, and that would be absolutely fine. So let's have a look at the verses. I'll just play a bit of verse first of all. In my arms, let me hold ya. I'll never let you go again, like I did or used to say. So the verses are pretty straightforward. I'm going to put the chords up as well as we go along. And we've got B flat, D minor, E flat. And it's those 3 chords for the first 3 lines of the verse. Now it is in 6/8 time, so it takes a little bit of getting used to getting that rhythm. You notice I use a kind of a pull and pluck system there, so I can get that kind of jab chord at the end there. So I'm pulling down with my thumb and then flicking back up with my fingers. And then just on the final line, we go, and then in that, so B flat there, sorry, and then into an F7. And we're getting ready for our chorus. So that's the same for all 3 of the verses. And then the chorus starts, we go into the E flat, then to the F, B flat, D minor for the first line of the chorus. And the slight difference on the second line of the chorus, we've got E flat again, F again, B flat, but this time instead of playing D minor, we're going to play B flat 7 and put a little bit of rhythm into that. And then again into chorus, E flat F, B flat, D minor, and then we're going back into the sequence before where we've got the E flat minor, C diminished. So pretty straightforward. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put on a little snippet again of me playing that song through. Hopefully you've enjoyed that lesson. If you have, if you could like my video down below, I'd really appreciate that. Or even subscribe to my channel, that would be even better. In between time, enjoy the ukulele.